Round one.
So the second box off in the 52-kilogram flyweight division. Quite simply, the winner goes through to the Olympic Games this summer. It features boxers from Australia and Iran. The man on the perimeter of the boxing ring, wearing red, the shorter of the two, is Australia's Alex Winwood. Just caught by a slapping right cross there from the man in blue, and that is omid Safa. 27 years of age. Both of these men coming in off losses in their quarter-final. And Winwood, while Titisan Panmot of Thailand, after a competitive opening round, it was Panmot who got on top in rounds 2 and 3 in a contest between two very skillful individuals.
Yep, he just looked a little bit stronger as well as he forced the action. Panmot. He was a little bit more accurate as well, especially over the last 2 rounds.
Use the right hand effectively as the man in blue in the first minute of this contest, and there's another one. Behind the left jab, a right cross comes crashing through. Winwood losing his balance and staggering into the corner post. So he's using his attribute of greater reach to good effect in the opening round. Here is Ahmadi Safa.
He's a capable performer as well, Ahmadi Safa. Iran, not really a boxing powerhouse, but haven't they done brilliantly in this competition? I have some very good Iranian friends back home in Edinburgh and Scotland, and they, at any chance they can get, have been watching. The channel live and following their Iranian counterparts, and even they've been super surprised that they're doing so well in boxing and not wrestling and weightlifting, which is the favoured sports of the Iranian people, or so my friends lead me to believe.
Well, Winwood has got to try and find a way to bring his primary attribute of speed and punch picking. Oh, there's a right hand right on cue landed by the little man in red. Swiveled the chin
as well, yeah,
of the man in blue, but he keeps on coming forward.
Trying to establish a little bit ring control here. Good shot again from Alex Winwood. Nice sharp right hand. Ahmadi Safa didn't exactly take that with ease. It's a good left foot counter. Ahmadi Safa using decent footwork there to just avoid any contact after scoring with that good shot. Smart tactically.
And a change in
Good
tactics.
round. Yeah,
because in the final minute of the round, the man in red decided to get on the front foot and push the taller Iranian boxer back. He had success in that posture as well. Forcing a hand into the face there.
Safa, not Alex Winwood. Show that he's got physical strength as well. He only takes a share in the second round there. 2 rounds on judges 3 and 5, but judges 1, 2 and 4 all going for the man in blue from Iran.
That change in tactics really did pay dividends for the man in red. How will he approach the start of the second round?
Round 2.
So into the second round then. And it's Ahmadi Safa who begins it by getting onto the front foot. Winwood circling neatly to his left. So plenty of feinting from both boxers as they look to draw that lead that they can hope to counter. Straight right hand to the body is a nice shot, then beautiful use of the feet from Winwood to avoid the counter from the man in blue. Check left hook was a nice punch too from Winwood. Winwood using his feet terrifically here.
Yep, maybe he's just realised there after that first round that sharp boxing coupled with good footwork after might be the way to go about this. He is trailing. On one judge's card, as Ahmadi Safa pushes forward, Winwood holds his feet with his back to the ropes and takes a good right hand over the top. He's also told to hold his feet up. But there again, Ahmadi Safa lands that scooping overhand right. Twice in a row he goes for it again. Doesn't quite hit the mark that time.
Led in with a left hook on that occasion did Ahmadi Safa, followed by a right over the top. Winwood with a nice right hand lead. Ahmadi Safa comes straight back.
Yep, he's trying to answer everything that Winwood does, and it is actually a good tactic. There's been the glove being forced in the face a few times now, and I can see why Ahmadi Safa is complaining about that. It's been 2 or 3 times, and I know that Ronald always tells you that it's not the boxer's place to do that, but the referees. But on this occasion, Alex Winwood managed to push with so much force that he took Ahmadi Safa's mouth guard out. Parrying the jab there from Ahmadi Safa. Catching Winwood's sharp jab on the palm of his right glove before coming back with his own. Sharp left-hand counter, he switches southpaw now, trying to look for a different angle.
Walked into a right hand as a result out of that four-sided stance. It strayed around the ear and rear of the head of the man in blue.
Yeah, you've got to be clever when you start switching up, just to look for something different against. well-skilled, talented boxers who probably compete against southpaws on occasion. I actually had a conversation with Clarissa Shields about this last night. About what to do when someone switches on you, and Clarissa said that her idea on that was to attack them real quick because they're not really used of being in that position. So not give them time to think. Don't let them get set or try something different. Attack straight away, totally upset them, and they'll normally quickly return to their normal stance. Interesting.
Most certainly a very...
There's the boxing nerd stuff coming out again. I was going to try not to do it today, Ronald.
It's in you, man. It's in you.
I'm giving myself away out here.
So action from the second round. Both boxers enjoying success.
Yeah, he did have success in that round, Ahmadi Safa. He managed to find the target with that right hook over the top as well. And yeah, again, you can see why the judges are swaying slightly towards him. 3, 4 and 5 all going for Ahmadi Safa. 10-9 were judge 1 and 2. So I think, man, I'm getting as bad as you now, Ronald. I think that's the other way around. But I'm sure you'll soon calculate that, and it'll take me about 25 minutes where it takes you 0.5 seconds to work that one out.
So as we go into the third and final round, this contest up for grabs. It's been very skillful so far. No overall pattern has been established because both boxers have enjoyed success. They forced the other backwards. They've engaged reverse gear when they felt it's necessary. And it could all come down to this 3 minutes. Counter left hand from... Winwood is a nice shot.
Very well said, Ronald. There's not really any other way. To break this down right now.
Remember, the winner going through as one of the top 6 to Tokyo 2020 in the flyweight division. Oh, that's a hard headlock applied by Ahmadi Safa. Good thing that Winwood has a strong little neck. He walks into a right hand. Before Ahmadi Safa lost his balance and catapulted himself off the ropes.
Well, just to get in and out of range there, Winwood not taking any on the way in. Which, of course, what he would have preferred to have maybe tried to do throughout. But like you said, Ronald, it's been very, very ebb and flow. No one really establishing any kind of tactical rhythm.
Oh, good work to the body from Ahmadi Safa. Burst of punches into the body of the man in red. And both boxers, well, just stealing glances to their respective corners. He'll know that we've just passed the halfway mark. Good left hand lead, but a left hand counter from Winwood.
Right hand as well.
And they're both going for it. Now in the closing half of this third and final round, Tokyo 2020 on the line. Winwood quickening the feet, closing the distance, finding the range with the final right hand. The body, the left which followed, grazed the abs of the man in blue. Check right hand attempted from Ahmadi Safa inside the final minute. Another glance to the red corner from Winwood. Counter right hand was the final shot of that exchange from the man in blue. Right hand lead attempted again from Winwood, then a left jab driving back. Ahmadi Safa electing to get upon his toes and increase the distance. 30 seconds to go here in this 52-kilogram flyweight box-off, and Winwood swarming his way forwards, tied up by the man in blue, who's content to box on the back foot in these closing stages. Now, who can produce some sustained quality here? It may be crucial in determining the outcome of this round and indeed this contest, and determine who goes through to the Olympic Games. Nice right hand to the body from Winwood. Right hand over the top was perhaps a little bit long.
Ahmadi Safa's just managed to run him into some counters as well, though, here, Ron. As Winwood advances, he's been met by something. I think Ahmadi Safa has this, you know, Ron.
It's very, very close. It was Ahmadi Safa who celebrated more immediately, but they are confident in that red corner as well. This one is going to be very tight, but look at his body language.
Happy, man. I think he's done enough, Ron. I really do. I think he's done enough.
He's probably nicked it on the cards. It's liable to be a split decision, but it all goes down to the 5 scoring judges. Make no mistake, both boxers acquitted themselves incredibly well. We're likely to get a split decision verdict here.
Decision in the red corner.
And it's Winwood!
Wrong!
Alex Winwood, a split decision victor, and he is going through to Tokyo 2020. Omid Ahmadi Safa is stunned.
He's shocked, Ron. He can't believe it.
But it is Winwood.
Whoa, even the corner run. We both thought he'd maybe just done enough as well. You have to be happy for Alex Winwood as well, though, as he breaks down in tears.
Overcome with emotion.
Joy.
As the moment of realization sinks in that he has done enough to prevail on a split decision verdict to go through to the Olympic Games in Tokyo. An incredibly competitive contest.
Oh, yeah, absolutely so, Ron.
And it's the man in red who has prevailed here.
Oh, I just thought Ahmadi Safa had maybe done enough there. I am quite surprised at that, as is the Iranian corner and Ahmadi Safa himself. I would love to hear what the viewers on the Olympic channel think about that as well. He cannot believe his eyes. Oh, the poor fellow. But of course, you have to feel for him, and he's still in the ring, Ron. Still in the ring. He thinks something.